Have you ever looked at a coin and wondered if it could change your life? What if I told you that a small bronze coin from Oman worth just 5 paisa back in 1999 is now being talked about in the rare coin community for a jaw-dropping value, and even listed by some sellers for up to 22 million? Yes, you heard that right. 22 million. Let's dive into the incredible story of the 1999 Oman 5 paisa coin and find out why this little piece of metal is stirring up so much attention today. At first glance, the 1999 5 paisa coin from Oman may seem like just another minor denomination. It's small, it's bronze, it's lightweight, but when you look closer, you'll notice something fascinating. On the obverse, or front side, of the coin, there's the official emblem of Oman, a pair of crossed swords beneath a traditional Omani khanjar dagger. This symbol is deeply rooted in Omani culture and represents the nation's proud history of strength, defense, and tradition. Surrounding the emblem is Arabic script stating the name of the country, Sultanate of Oman. Flip the coin to its reverse, and you'll find the denomination 5 paisa, written in Arabic numerals, along with the Islamic calendar year and Gregorian year, 1999. This bilingual dating is a small detail but adds to the historical charm of the coin, showing the blend of tradition and modernity in Oman's monetary system. To understand the value of the 1999 5 paisa coin, we need to explore the context. Oman, a country rich in history and heritage, introduced its modern currency system in the 1970s. Before that, various foreign currencies were used, including Indian rupees and Gulf rupees. By the late 20th century, the Omani rial and its subdivisions, like the paisa, were established firmly as the national currency. The 5 paisa coin is one of the smallest denominations, making it easy to overlook. But that's exactly why it has become so rare today. These coins were used in everyday transactions. They passed through thousands of hands, often without care. As a result, most of the 5 paisa coins from 1999 have been damaged, lost, or melted down, leaving only a limited number in good condition. So what makes this coin worth more than its face value? There are 3 main reasons. Keycap 1, rarity. As mentioned, these coins are no longer in circulation. A coin that was once common is now difficult to find, especially in mint or uncirculated condition. Keycap 2, condition. Coins that are well preserved, without scratches, stains, or discoloration, are incredibly valuable to collectors. A high-grade 1999 5 paisa can fetch a surprising amount at auctions. Keycap 3, hype and demand. With the rise of online marketplaces and numismatic communities, some coins, like this one, get hyped up. Collectors see others valuing it highly, and the demand snowballs. In some online listings, people are asking for tens of thousands. And in a few rare cases, the price tag goes into the millions. Now let's address the big question. Is the 1999 5 paisa really worth 22 million? That depends. It's important to understand that coin value depends on market demand, condition graded by experts, rarity, how many still exist, historical and cultural significance. The 22 million listing is likely symbolic or speculative, maybe driven by a seller hoping for viral attention. But it's a fact that rare, high-grade coins can sell for extraordinary prices, especially if there's a strong story or collector buzz around them. And with the growing trend of collectors paying extreme prices for rare and historic coins, especially from countries with rich traditions like Oman, even a simple-looking coin can suddenly become a treasure. So the next time you come across an old coin, don't toss it aside. That forgotten little 5 paisa coin in your drawer might just be a historical artifact, or even a jackpot, especially if it's from 1999, especially if it's clean, and especially if it looks like it's been waiting for someone like you to notice it. Because in today's world of rare coin collecting, even a tiny piece of bronze can carry $1 million story. And in this case, maybe even 22 million. Did you know a coin that's worth only 5 cents might be holding a secret? Or maybe, just maybe, it's worth a whole lot more, like say 32 million? Sounds ridiculous? Maybe. But stick around, because today we're taking a closer look at the 2021 Jefferson nickel, a coin you've probably ignored 100 times. But shouldn't. Let's dive into the story behind this curious little piece of American money. The 2021 5-cent coin from the United States, commonly known as the Jefferson nickel, is part of a long-standing series. This coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the U.S., and was first introduced way back in 1938. But what makes the 2021 version interesting isn't just the design. It's how it sits at the crossroads of history, production, and curiosity. Even though it's just a nickel, it represents over 80 years of American coinage legacy. And if you think there's nothing special about a coin that's in almost every pocket, think again. Sometimes the smallest things hide the biggest surprises. Let's talk about the design. The obverse, or front, of the 2021 Jefferson nickel features a forward-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson. This isn't the original 1938 version. In fact, the portrait was redesigned in 2006 to reflect a more lifelike and detailed representation of Jefferson. His gaze is now direct and commanding, making this version of the coin feel more personal. On the reverse, that's the back. You'll find Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia home. This image has remained mostly consistent since the coin's debut, though it has undergone minor refinements over the decades. The coin's edge? Smooth. Its composition? Mostly copper and nickel. It's not flashy, but it's sturdy. A true workhorse of U.S. currency. So, how many of these coins were made? A lot. In 2021, the U.S. Mint produced over 1.57 billion Jefferson nickels, split between the Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark, facilities. These coins were pumped into circulation across the country, filling up registers, change jars, and vending machines. Because of this massive production, the 2021 Jefferson nickel is anything but rare. You can find one almost anywhere, at your local grocery store, inside your couch cushions, or in a handful of change from a drive-through window. So, what makes this coin even remotely collectible? Well, sometimes it's not the coin itself. Sometimes it's the errors, the conditions, or the stories that come along with it. Now here's where things get interesting. The typical 2021 Jefferson nickel is worth exactly what it says, 5 cents. But there's always a twist in the coin world. Error coins and high-grade specimens can fetch more. Some examples of rare errors include off-center strikes, where the image is partially missing, double die errors, where text or images appear doubled, planchet issues, where the blank used to make the coin was faulty. If you find a 2021 nickel with one of these rare issues and it's in great condition, especially a MS67 or higher on the grading scale, you might be looking at a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars to collectors. Even without errors, coins in perfect mint state can attract attention in auctions. But let's be clear, those are the exception, not the rule. For coin collectors, the 2021 Jefferson nickel holds a different kind of value. It's not about rarity, it's about completeness. Many collectors build year-by-year albums of nickels, and every year, including 2021, has a place in that journey. Some might collect proof versions of the 2021 nickel from the San Francisco Mint, which are made with special dies and polished surfaces. These are usually sold directly to collectors and not released into circulation. Others may search for the perfect strike, aiming to get the best possible grade from companies like PCGS or NGC. But what if we told you there's a price tag attached to one of these nickels that'll blow your mind? Believe it or not, in one bizarre internet auction, more joke than reality, a listing popped up claiming to offer a 2021 Jefferson nickel for a staggering $32 million. Yes, $32 million. Of course, it wasn't a serious sale. It was satire, a hoax, or maybe just someone looking to go viral. But it made headlines, and it raised a funny question. Could a 5-cent coin ever be worth that much? Well, not today. But in the world of collecting, never say never. So next time you get change from the store, don't just toss those nickels aside. Look closer. There might be a rare error hiding in plain sight, or maybe, just maybe, you're holding a future fortune. If you enjoyed this dive into the 2021 Jefferson nickel, give us a like, share with your coin-curious friends, and subscribe for more surprising stories from the world of coins. And hey, keep that $32 million in mind, because you never know.